Well, what the heck? We're going to start early, guys, because my music just stopped working. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Just make sure. I don't think it's working, but anyway, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. Thank you for being here. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, Choo Choo, Charlie Brown, Gimli, me and you, and let's get started, guys. We've got a fun night in store for you. We've got a really cool guest coming on tonight who I actually see down here. Hey there. We'll be with you in just a minute, guys. I just wanted... Oh, well, you can go ahead and go to the restroom and ask. So it's all good. We'll wait for you. We'll be here. But hello to everyone. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We are going to do a giveaway later in the stream, and you need to be here at the end in order to win that. So definitely stick around, and we will do that. Let's go ahead and bring in our guest for this evening. And let's see if we can have some fun. Hey, Shawn Ashmore joining us tonight, guys.
What's up, man? How are you?
Okay, so the problem, hold on a second. The problem was not the music. It was my earbuds. So hold on just a second. That's really interesting because I can't hear you. We're going to check this. This is, no. About now, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you. This is great. All right, hold on just a minute.
Is it on my end?
I think I see what happened. So the music is going all along. Hello, Shawn.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
No. All right, guys. I cannot hear him. Everything is unmuted. All right, we're going to disconnect and then reconnect here. All right, guys, I'm really sorry. Guys in the chat, can you hear me? Because I cannot hear anything. Wonderful. All right, how about now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, good.
Yes.
So you know what I did was I just took my earbuds out and put them back in the case and then put them back in.
Like restarted them? Well, this is the joy of live streaming and technology, and I'm just happy it was on your end, not on my end.
So it was working, but I noticed while my music was playing, I always do music for like 5 minutes. I noticed that I saw muted down here, and I always mute. I've got a separate mic, and I muted that. So I'm like, why does it say I'm muted in the chat? And so I unmuted that. And when I did, everything went dead.
Went crazy.
So I don't know if the music was playing that whole time, and y'all heard me starting and stopping it.
I could hear the music actually, so I think it was.
I never heard the music, so that was really cool. All right, well, welcome, my friend.
Thanks, man.
Guys, if you're wondering why we have, if you don't know Shawn other than maybe some of his movies or his television show, Shawn is an actor, and but if you don't know him, you can see there below his name, he's got founder of PeaceNeighbor, but Shawn, out in Hollywood, Shawn, I'm not going to say anything bad about people in Hollywood, of course.
Okay,
but
thank you. I appreciate that. We're not all bad.
But it is really cool to see somebody out there, into knives and EDC gear. Not that everybody's not, because I'm sure there's plenty of people who are, but it's really cool to see that. So I guess the first question right off the bat is, how'd that all start?
I grew up in Canada. I was born in Vancouver, and then my family moved to Edmonton, and then we moved to Toronto. So we kind of moved around. And when I was growing up, my parents always let me have a pocket knife, probably at an earlier age than I'd let my son have one. But I think at about like 8 or 9, I had a Swiss Army knife. I had a little buck knife. My grandparents, like my grandmother on my dad's side, had like a little camping trailer that was up there like full time. So we'd go up there and fish and, run around the woods and whittle sticks and stuff. So we always had pocket knives. So I think from a very young age, I kind of got used to having that, like a little tool, and I was allowed to have it. And then years went by, I had Leathermans and stuff like that as a kid too, just for like little tools. But then I didn't lose interest. I just didn't really keep it up. And then I did a TV show, probably about maybe 10 years back or so, where I played an FBI agent, and every episode I'd have like a new loadout, like I had my firearm, I had my flashlight, I had a knife, I had a tool, whatever I needed. And they just started handing me like different knives. It's like, okay, so for this episode, you're going to pop the, it was a Microtech. That's what actually really got me back into it. A double action. I was like, and I just felt like magic, like I was like, I was like, whoa, this is cool. So, and I had to like jimmy open a lock with that. And I asked them, I was like, can I keep this? And they're like, no, this is like highly illegal in New York City. So you can't have that, but we'll put you on to like the brand and all the cool stuff that's out there. And I just kind of found my way back into it that way and started collecting. And then PeaceNeighbor, the brand, I didn't actually start it with the kind of EDC community in mind, but the story behind PeaceNeighbor is during COVID, we were, in lockdown here in LA, and I'd sit on my front stoop and watch people walk the dog, and everybody looked miserable. And I got it. It was, a tough time. And I would just kind of like throw a peace sign up to everybody that walked by, and inevitably people would stop and smile or throw the peace sign back. And literally that's where the name came from, PeaceNeighbor. And,
a way to get civility going back again.
Just break the ice.
Right, holding each other at arm's length,
Yeah, just a connection again, and also the idea of like a small gesture can change someone's mood or change your day, So that was kind of my way in, but also like I'm not super hippy dippy, so the artwork I wanted to create. I grew up skateboarding, snowboarding, and stuff like that, being in a punk band in high school, so I sort of had that art aesthetic in mind. So that's why like I wanted to incorporate the winged skull and the olive branch, and that has the logo. It took me a long time to distill down as well. But my dad passed during COVID, and he was an avid like bird lover. So the winged skull kind of represents him, and my son's name is Oliver. So the olive branch, which obviously is a universal sign of peace. So that was kind of like the balance in the logo, and to me why it has meaning. And I think it's a nice story and a symbol for me, and I think the artwork is pretty cool. But to get your question about the EDC world, it's like randomly I had people from in the EDC community kind of reach out and be like, hey, what's this PeaceNeighbor thing that you're doing? I like the artwork. It was Justin Cope from Cope Tools and Matt from Urban EDC Supply. Those are the first two guys that kind of reached out and were like, hey, what's the deal with your brand? And what's...
Oops. Uh-oh. There you are. Uh-oh. Now I can't hear you again. There you are. There you are. Got it.
Yeah, so I just started talking to kind of guys in the community about it, and I was like, I'm going to make some hats and some shirts and just kind of get it out there, and that's how it started. And then I decided, like, why don't I kind of morph my passion and my collecting into maybe something that I can physically make and get out into the world. So that's kind of where we're at. And the Archon, my first tool, my first pry bar released last week, and I mean I got one right here. And I'm super proud of it. I'm like really, really excited to have, to come up with a tool and, dream it up and then have it made here in Texas by Blake Griffin of Griffworks. And it's an exciting thing. It's like turning my passion and my collecting into something cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. So since we're doing the peace and the neighbor thing, Shawn, we got 70 neighbors in the chat right now. So just wanted to take a minute to say guys, this is Shawn. Shawn, this is the guys and ladies. There's a few ladies that come in here. We definitely have at least one that's here every week, but we have ladies coming in and out all the time. So just hello from everyone. And guys, I haven't called your names out yet, but I see you in the chat, Tim B and Fook Doozle and Pretty Fly for a Knife Guy, which is still one of my favorite names there. Mrs. C, Mike Curtis, Goondocks, Rule Number 9. Everybody, appreciate all of you. JD for EDC, Joseph, thank you guys so much for being here. And we're just going to chat a little bit here. And Shawn's not going to be here the whole time. I'm going to definitely respect your time. But
oh, thanks, man.
But we definitely just want to have a little fun and talk here. So now I actually think that was probably a way better story than I had cooked up in my head. First of all, number one, I love the first part. And you know, I kind of live, you know, in a more rural area. So, you know, my kids out in the backyard cutting the little sticks and twigs and everything. So growing up, you know, in that part of Canada, I get it, man. That's a really, really cool part of, and we have quite a few, Keith's giving us the Michigan score update already. Keith, you pace yourself, man. Pace
Nice.
yourself. That, you know, just don't be getting all excited, man. It's early in the game. It's 7-0 Michigan. I got it. So, but you know, I think that's cool to see. And my kids definitely, you know, I tell people all the time where I live, you know, everybody can do whatever they want. My kids have experienced firearms on a range in a safe manner. They've experienced, you know, knives in a safe way with me paying attention. And I think that's a, you know, a great way to lay down, you know, at the time you're comfortable with. You made the comment they probably did it earlier than you would have, but
which is crazy, right? When I asked my mom, I'm like, why, you know, why did you let us have knives? And she's like, I just, you know, I taught you guys respect. I trusted you. And I did like cut myself a couple times, you know, like doing kind of silly things, but also that's how you learn. Right. So,
there was one of my kids just zooming in and zooming right back out. Hey, Trevor,
Nice.
Everybody say hey to T-Rex. There he went. He was in and he was
Trevor?
out. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but I was just like, it is fun to kind of, you know, experience that. And again, it's like a tool. And the interesting thing about, you know, collecting now is, you know, I went from thinking about a knife or stuff in your pocket as like strictly a tool, but clearly now, because I have so many knives, I'm like, I definitely kind of, and I joke, and some people take it, don't agree with me, but I'm like, I feel like if you have more than 5 knives in your collection, you start to sort of accessorize, you know what I mean? It's like, what am I wearing today? What do I feel like carrying? But some guys don't want to admit that. I'm like there are days where I'm like, I'm wearing all black today. I'm going to carry my carbon fiber, like something carbon fiber. Or
every Monday for me is Blue Monday. So it's all blue stuff, you know?
Yeah. And I think some guys like take offense to that, or they think like, well, I don't pick my knife based on my clothes. I'm like, if you own more than 5 knives, you 100% sometimes pick a knife based on what you're feeling that day, what you're dressed like that day. And so I like that. I like that it's kind of like a part of my mood, a part of like,
100%.
you know, how I want to represent myself out in the world. And like, you know, I have different wallets and different things, and, you know, like, and especially the patch guys too, you know, like, I'm like, oh yeah, you have to get like color coordinated for, like you said, you have Blue Monday, which I love. I saw your post today and I was like, oh, that's rad. You have like all your blue stuff, you're like lined up. So I dig that. I think that's kind of fun. And I've never collected anything before, really. Like I comic books growing up and like hockey cards and stuff like that. But this is my first like adult kind of collecting. So I'm kind of figuring out all the stuff and all the reasons that I actually do it. When I start to break it down and think about like, do I need another knife? No. Do I want another knife? Absolutely. and then I go through the reasons. It's like, well, do I need that? Like, why do I want that? It's kind of interesting to really like think about like why you collect things, and it's fun, man. It's great.
Yeah, I agree. All right, real quick break here. Keith the Knife Freak with the $5 super chat. And there is your Daleka salute, Keith. And Keith has a question. He says, we're all knife nuts here. What knife do you carry? A knife? Yes, we know that. And what knife do you have on you now? So that's a good place to start.
That's a great place. Well, do you want me to start?
Really, Trevor? Yeah, go for it, man. Trevor's my son's
today.
making fun of me over here because I said Sean. Okay, go ahead.
I've got one of yours today. That's what I'm
Yes,
carrying.
sir. I did not
Yes.
pay him to do that.
No, you did not. No, you did not. I love this knife. I've been carrying this the last 2 days actually. It's in pretty heavy rotation. I love the size. I love the feel. I love the action. It's a great knife. So I'm carrying that today. I'm carrying my my PeaceNeighbor Archon pry bar.
Very cool. And
I
those,
also,
real quick, before I forget to ask you, those are sold out, but I assume you guys will probably come back with more of those at a later date,
yes,
right?
yeah. So
Yep.
the first run was exclusively through Urban EDC Supply. I've got some more in the works. So I will I'll let everybody know when we're restocked on those. I also just picked up a one of these like cruiser wallets. I don't know if you've seen these. It's got like the patches on the front, and then it's got
I
like,
have. That's pretty cool.
yeah, which is awesome. I just picked one of these up. This is actually the EMP EDC one, and it's great, man. I love it.
saw he had those. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I kind of carry. I have a Ridge wallet, which is just really a basic, just a card wallet. But everybody's got something different. I think it's cool that there's more options, especially that you can put patches on, and that kind of thing. That's cool. Yeah,
Totally.
that was a microburst, guys.
Yeah, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. And
yeah.
There's still more available too.
Well, if you guys, I mean, obviously, I'm sure everyone on your chat here has experienced it, but yeah, but I mean, again, I love it, and it's also for me like the perfect size. I tend to carry slightly smaller knives. You know, I own bigger knives, but usually when I carry, it's, you know, I'm opening packages, so I only need, you know, a certain size, but I really like that. The biggest one that I have right now, and I don't know if you handled one of these, but is a Kunmu Padre. I don't know if you've seen this thing.
I have. That's,
yeah.
I call that the handle a banana handle, but I actually
it is.
like it.
Well, you know what? When I saw it, I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna like that," but it feels really good, and it's probably the beefiest knife I have. But it's a good one. So that's like another kind of on the bigger size that I'm carrying right now.
Yeah, you and I were kind of talking about that. See, as a reviewer, I'm typically carrying, like today, we'll just give an example. Today, I actually have mostly smaller knives. I have, and Dave, I see your comment. I'm coming to it in just a second. So this is the Devo Growler in the blue aluminum. And so that's actually a little smaller than my primary usually is. Right. I like an 8-inch knife as my primary. And then this second one is actually from Finch Knife Co. And this, look at that blue,
beautiful
blue. Wow, Casey, dyed bone. There's jigged bone. So this is the Flint, which I just absolutely dig that. It was kind of a pirate theme. It's like a cutlass.
Yeah, it's cool.
Pirate's cutlass. So really cool. And then the third one today, and this, again, I usually always have a slip joint, but today I have the largest slip joint in the world. No, not really. This is the English Jack from Great Eastern Cutlery. I did a trade for this a while back. It's bigger than I would typically carry as a slip joint. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I haven't really gotten into the slip joint thing. I think and I know that there's a bunch of kind of like modern slip joints out there, but I actually have one from my wife's dad who passed, and he gave me a great slip joint, but that's the only one I have. And I see that, I feel like there's like a resurgence, or like the modern slip joint is really coming back. So I have to get into that. Is it Jack Wolf? Is that, yeah, Jack Wolf has a bunch of really cool looking.
So I might have a drawer full.
Yes, but you do.
Yeah, so actually Jack Wolf is just super cool. I was trying to find one right off the bat here, but I'm of course really bad. So like this is the speaking of blue, this is the little Bro Jack. So this is just a little. It's modeled after an old school pattern called the boy's knife, which is just basically a very small like camp knife or whatever. Cool. The Jack Wolf's really nice snap to them. Again, they don't lock, so some people just turns people off right off the bat, but it is what it is. And another one I always like to show, because you know, if you're going to show the Jack Wolves are like $300, you know, I also like to show one for those. This is the QSP Hedgehog, traditionalpocketknives.com, and you can actually get these. This is titanium, fat carbon, and M390 for $140 using my code.
Wow.
Just really cool options out there right now. And this one's just got a really super kind of snappy
strong
sound to it. Yeah.
You know,
So,
I guess the thing that just thinking about it, the thing that I think holds me back, and I don't really know why, is that there's no clip. I love to have a clip. So like
right.
just the idea of a sheath in a pocket, that's probably as sturdy and stable as a clip, but I think maybe that's what it is that kind of throws me off, because the locking element doesn't really bother me.
I've heard that from a lot of people. You're not the only one.
Yeah. So I think I just need to get over that. I think I just need to get one and have it have it in the pocket in the sheath, and I'll probably be like, oh yeah, this is great. Like I can totally.
Now they do make the slips that have a clip on them, so you could clip the little slip. But
all right, well, I'm gonna have to experiment. I'm gonna have to find the perfect one for me.
All right, we're gonna look at another super chat here. This is Oreo Dave for $10. Thank you very much, sir. And he says, Mr. Ashmore, one of us. I like that. Did you have any influence on the rookies opening with the guy who unloads all the knives on the hood?
No,
that's Dopey in our community. There's a guy in our community. That's him.
Dopey. No, I didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I didn't have any any influence on that, but I thought it was pretty funny. It's kind of a cool way to open.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've seen a lot of people saying hello to you. I saw the guys from Crispy Donut Community.
Oh yeah, I had a great chat with them the other day. Really nice guys.
And then Mrs. C says you're a cutie, but she also thinks I'm cute, Shawn. So I don't know how to take that.
What that means is she's got great taste. So thank you.
I'm a little bit older than you. I got the grandpa.
Well, when I let mine grow in, it's this part right here is looks exactly like yours. So
yeah, it came on quick and it won't go away. So
yeah, I'm feeling the same thing. I'm on the verge.
At Tri-State EDC in the house. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Lots of folks. It looks like we're up to 82. Very nice to see everybody tonight. Well, that's funny on the open of the show. So that's pretty. But so I kind of was going through. I was talking about you as a kid, but then I think it's cool that you had that resurgence based on. I mean, come on, a television show being filmed in New York City, and you get a resurgence of knives with a Microtech. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it was cool. Like really, and I kind of joked that the props people that like buy all the knives, I was like, I think because they could have just had my character had like one or two knives, but I feel like they were gear guys as well, so it just gave them an excuse to order and bring in a bunch of brands and keep using them, because I would always have like a different knife, and I was like, I think you guys want to hold on to these afterwards. I think that's what's going on, and I can't blame them.
That's why they told you couldn't have them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's illegal, Shawn. We don't want you to get in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll hold on to this for you.
Yep. Mrs. Freak Show, member for 16 months, and she says, love that you are one of us. We got another female in the house. Yay.
Hey.
Very, very cool. That's awesome. She's cool. Her and her husband, when I QC Tempest knives, they come up and they help QC the knives.
Oh, that's cool.
Great.
Nice.
Great folks. Lots of great people in this community. And Nick Travellini says, Shawn, now come on, you can't ask the guy this. How many knives do you have in your collection total?
Oh, no,
and what would your top 5 be? Thank you, Nick.
That's hard. That's very hard.
Well, people ask me to do these videos all the time, and I struggle hard.
Yeah, top 5. I mean, I have probably about 30 right now. My top 5. I mean, I actually pulled some of my, I think that's hard. I think it's I could tell you like my most carried knives are not necessarily my favorite, but like my recent, I'll give you the top 5 that I carry most recently. The one that actually surprised me, but that I love is this Giant Mouse brass Clyde. I love this knife. I have the GMX, which is like the titanium integral version of this. It's bigger and kind of like more premium. I got that one first, and then I picked this one up, and I liked it because it was a little bit smaller. But I didn't anticipate liking it because I was like, it's brass, it's going to be heavy, and it's on washers instead of bearings. I love this.
Oh, there's something about smooth, man. They are very smooth for being.
And I love the dedicated like single thumb stud, like that one side. I just like it. I don't know. There's something about it. It's on paper. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I carry this one a lot. The other one that I picked up recently I really like is the Berg Blade Sweeney.
I love my Sweeney.
It's sick. The front, like the flipper's amazing. The action's amazing. It's like the right size for me. Yeah, it's a great. Oh, what did you get? Carbon fiber, the
Yeah,
inlay
this is
there?
the carbon fiber. Yep.
Yeah, I think I got the black, like the dark micarta. But I actually picked this up at my first knife show, which was the California Custom Knife Show. And I just went. I was like, I'm gonna go. Like I'm been collecting, and there's a bunch of makers that I kind of want to meet and you know, just try things in hand, because you see videos and you hear reviews, but there are certain knives that like don't.
100%.
Once you get it in your hand, you're like, oh, that's way better than I thought it was going to be, or something that you really want, and you pick it up and you're like, it's not quite exactly what I wanted. The other one that I've been carrying a lot that I just picked up was the Richard Rogers Mid X.
I'm really sad that I didn't get in on that one. I wanted to.
I think there might be more available. I have two of the slim, the OEM slim utilities, and I love those. And this is just a little bit bigger, so if you want more size, and the action's amazing. I just love the blade shape too. The profile is so interesting. So anyway, that's a really good one.
Yeah, no doubt. It's kind of almost like a spay blade. It's like an old school.
Yeah, and the thing that I actually really love about the there's like these tiny little like micro milling lines in the little fuller here that I mean, you probably can't see, but like I love that little detail in there. It's really cool. And then again, I've been carrying yours a lot. I'd say twice a week. Again, the right size, it's got a great feel. And then the other one that I've been carrying a lot, and it's a newer pickup, is a Rockwall that I picked up. And again, I didn't really have anything in that like gentleman's carry, like whatever that means, but you know, kind of really slim and easy to carry. And I really, really love this. I didn't really know that I needed one, like something this size, and I grabbed it and I was like, oh yeah, I actually really, really love that. So those are 5 knives I'm carrying a lot. Awesome. I have, I don't know if they're my favorite, but those are the ones that are kind of like in rotation right now.
All right. So a couple things real quick. First of all, Tim, with your PeaceNeighbor stuff, Tim B, who's one of our moderators, mentioned that you fit right in with this community, because we do something around here called DSKFS, do something kind for someone. And it was kind of started by another channel, Zach Stuff. But everybody in this chat looks out for each other. If somebody's having a rough time, somebody's there to help them. And I think, you know, it's really cool to see, you know, that kind of thing. You know, we've done fundraisers for people that are having a hard time. We had a gentleman that was big in the community pass away, and there's still ongoing fundraisers for his daughter's college fund, and you know, all kinds of stuff. So very cool. Go ahead. I was just gonna say,
I was just gonna say,
wanted to know if your brother was also into knives. So
no. Well, so I not so much. I'm kind of getting him into that. I gave him a bug out, which he actually really likes and uses every once in a while, but he's just not quite into it. He loves guitars though. He collects guitars. That's kind of his thing. So he's not quite as into knives, but again, I'm just like, every once in a while, I'll ship him one and be like, hey, check this out. And I think he's starting to get into it, but not quite as much as me.
That's awesome.
But what I was going to say about the community is, everybody's been friendly. I haven't run into one. I've seen kind of online a few people going back and forth where I'm like, oh,
they're there, Shawn. They're after me, not you. So
I have no doubt. Well, listen, but I haven't. Just interacting with people in general has been really, really easy. And the other thing too, it's like, again, I'm starting a business and I'm entering into a space where people are already established, and I've found that I've gotten a lot of good feedback and help. There haven't been any like gatekeepers where it's like, well, I'm not going to give you that information, you know, and which I would also understand. Like if I have questions for people, I'll reach out, and I'll also be like, I also totally understand if like that vendor or whoever you're using, like you want to protect because you've worked your way or whatever. So I always preface it with that, but people have been really helpful, you know, pointing me in the right direction to find someone that they'll make great patches that's reliable, or, you know, I'm looking to get like a lanyard bead made, and people will be like, oh yeah, here, I can send you in this direction. So that's kind of nice, because I've, you know, in other businesses, and I feel like there's kind of protecting your sources, which I also get. Like
100%.
Everyone's trying to make money, and it's a business and all that stuff. But I also think the people that I've run into have had the attitude where like, there's room for everybody. And if you're coming in here and you want to add to this community and hopefully make something cool that people will enjoy, like, like we're all for it, like, you know, join
Right.
the club kind of thing. So that's been my
100%.
reception so far. And I'm sure once the Archon goes out and people get it in hand, there'll be people that like it, there'll be people that won't like it, there'll be all those things. And the one thing that I thought of and was, I mean, I also know that I'm sure people will think that at the beginning, like me putting this stuff out is a bit of a vanity project. Like, well, he's an actor and he's like creating this stuff. And I totally understand that. But on the other side of it, like, I am also like an avid collector and I'm passionate about this. And I tried to put as much thought as I could into designing this and making something that I would like to carry. You know, like there's little details on the Archon that I couldn't quite find in other tools and stuff like that.
Right.
And one being
Yeah, you and I talked about your thought process there. Go ahead.
Yeah, like a left-handed carry on it. And is that one of your kids?
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Ashlyn here in just a second.
Hey, what's up?
I was gonna let you. She's actually got an earbud in, so she can hear you.
Oh, nice. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
She's our artist, so she's brought something for us to show here in just a minute. But
oh, cool.
Go ahead, finish your thought first,
Well,
and then we'll.
I was just gonna say, like, even as simple as like, I don't like to carry a bunch of stuff in one pocket, so I specifically made the pocket clip so that it would sit. It carries both in both pockets, but I was like, I carry a pry bar or a secondary thing in my left pocket, just so that
right.
So that's how I designed it and set it up. And I'm sure some people will be like, well, I don't like that. I want it in my right pocket, and then, you know, it's not quite, it can't sit all the way flush on the right hand side. And it's like, well, that's true, you know, but I made it for kind of my preferences, and I hope that lines up with other people's. But I did try to put a lot of thought into, you know, the design and just making something that I would use and kind of what I was looking for. And I hope that translates to other people.
Absolutely. All right, let me go through a couple things. Keith the Knife Freak says a real collector has a Dolica, so we got to get you one of these, man. This is a dollar store knife that has become sort of a joke.
So it's not the delicate.
An honor. You get an honor if somebody sends you one. It's an honor. So
got it.
But there you go. Thank you, Keith. And then Bluminati gifted a membership, and I'm sure Rusty told me who that went to. So let's look at that real quick, Rusty. Yep. Then no. Who did it go to? Pivotal Blades. Congratulations. You are now a member of the KF Pick Crew. Thank you, Bluminati Ninja. And then Nick Travellini says, okay, when will his first knife design or any aspirations for knife design? So you can answer that. But let's tell you what, let's answer that in just a second. And let's talk to Miss Ash here for a second. Now, Ashlyn is our artist. And by the way, guys, I keep meaning to say, I can't, like, I think I've told you guys a few times, I can't really, I don't know the right way to say this, reveal, but she does have a couple of commissions out there. We just can't talk about them yet. So if anybody is wanting to hit her up for a commission, definitely let me know and I'll pass you along to her. But a lot of you already know her Instagram and all that stuff. Anyway, so I asked her, she always, if we have a guest on, Shawn, she'll do a special, okay, long story. She has a bunny here. I don't know if you can see him. There he is.
Yeah.
So this is our bunny. His original name was Totoro, which is from apparently.
I'm gonna go sit him down.
Yep. He's busy being all fidgety. He's apparently from an
anime.
An anime, right?
Yeah.
So he knew. I do
not.
I know it. But she. So then people started joking the first time he came on about the Killer Bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So
chew on everything.
Right, because he chewed on everything. So his name became Monty. And
Nice.
so then we started doing a Killer Bunny for the longest time, and she would draw one every week for the giveaway. But now it's become, if there's a guest on, she kind of does something special. So
cool.
For you tonight, we've got Killer Bunny number 77. And on the back here, it's written Ice Cold number 77.
Oh,
and we have
cool.
There you go.
Nice. Oh,
we got
cool.
Iceman Bunny here. Very nice.
That is very cool.
So, guys, this will
that.
be in tonight's giveaway.
That's
very cool. She spent a lot of time on that one tonight.
Great job. That looks amazing.
Yeah, so she does all kinds. I cannot wait. I was telling the person, matter of fact, I should tell you this. I was telling the one person you did the commission for, please hurry up and show it. For Pete's sake. So if you're watching, I'm not going to reveal who you are. Just show the dang drawing. Okay. But everybody needs to see this, the drawing she did for this person. So she's doing digital art now. A lot of her stuff is digital. And really excited. So almost time to go back to school though, right? Yep. The whole college thing. It's a lot of fun.
You don't have to remind me that.
I don't have to remind you?
You don't have to remind me.
Okay, all right.
I'm good.
You're good. Can she do one with a mustache on it? There you go. She probably could. Tri-State's the one with the mustache. So
that's actually a great idea.
Yep.
That's a very good one.
So yeah, well, I mean, she could drop a mustache on one for sure.
Nice.
Absolutely.
We'll have to have you tell you what, now that you got more free time, Cole, I got to get you on here. So let's schedule a time to get you on here, and then we'll get her to do a stash bunny. So let's
He's
do
like,
that.
I'm gonna force her to do a stash bunny because if you're on here, she has to, you know.
Yep. All right. You got any questions for Shawn? She's got to look at me like, are you crazy? See, all right. I had to at least ask. All right. So what was
I was the Marvel fan of the family.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah,
throw dad under the bus too.
Inclined to know, like at first, like when he was like, he said your name, like a couple of people we knew were kind of like, are they
like her brothers?
Yeah, they were. Right. Like, what is he? And I was like, oh, okay.
Nice.
I know who that is.
She's please. She will not take this the wrong way, but nobody else take this. She's our resident nerd of the family.
Yeah.
And she's good with that. She likes a lot of animes, and
if I wasn't good with it, I wouldn't be wearing a nerd shirt right now.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question then. Have you seen Blue-Eyed Samurai on Netflix yet?
I have not yet. It's on my watch list. My friend has been trying to get me into it.
It's so good. I promise you, if you watch it, you'll love it. Because I love animated stuff, and it's probably one of my favorite shows this year. It's so good. So whoever your friend is, I agree with them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
They've been 100%. They're just like, you gotta watch it. I'm like, okay.
I think you're gonna love it. I honestly do.
So guys, real quick, Tim brings up something important I almost forgot to do. Thank you, Tim. Guys, there's not a whole lot there right now. There's a patch available, but be on the lookout. One patch. But this is Shawn's website, PeaceNeighbor.com. I'm looking forward to the hats coming back in stock for sure.
I saw the hat on somebody's.
Kevin wears Lefty EDC wears one of them.
He's really represented.
Yep.
I forgot who it was.
If you were watching Lefty, I'm ashamed of you.
No,
I'm kidding. I love Kevin.
It came up in my feed. It was. He has long hair.
Somebody with long.
It was Ricky.
Oh, Ricky. Okay, so yeah.
He was opening his hat and he was showing it off because I remembered seeing it because it came up in my feed. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Ricky has long hair for sure.
Yeah,
so it definitely isn't me.
We're all jealous. We're all jealous of his hair. I know.
Yeah, I can't do anything. And then Tim's also put up the Peace Neighbor Instagram. Our moderator is the best. We got the best moderator in the business. So
follow along, guys. Instagram is definitely. I don't have like an email list yet. I don't have Facebook, so Instagram is definitely the way if you're interested in keeping up with Peace Neighbor. And again, I'm going to do drops soon. New patches, new hats, and more Archons coming soon. So
all right, and the question, we'll go back to it. I'm not going to let you skate. Any ideas on a knife design down the road? Thoughts on that?
That was the pry bar was the appetizer. Trying to figure out how to get to something sharp. Yes. Definitely. I have actually a fixed blade idea and a folder that I'm designing and working on right now. So I think we'll probably end up doing the fixed blade first, only because, again, I'm just trying to figure out the manufacturing process, machining, like trying to get there. So that'll probably be the first one. And eventually I'd love to get to a folder. But two designs in the works, and I'm hoping to get to them sooner rather than later. Well,
I will openly say, I'm not the expert, but if you have questions, you need contacts.
I will
reach out,
I will
brother.
definitely even design elements and stuff like that. Like especially for folders. Like I was designing something that I wanted to have like a front flipper on it, and I was really having a hard time with the geometry and trying to figure it out. And a few people were like, you got to work on this. So I will definitely, when I get some designs together, send them your way and get your take on them. Very cool. Would love to. And by the way, Byron, thank you. You look at his smart aleck comment, blinded by the light. There you go. See, the DSKFS thing I was talking about, it doesn't apply to me. It doesn't pertain to everybody.
Right. It's only now. Ashlyn just told me something terrible. Apparently, she had not seen the Fractus.
I saw it in a video,
you
but you never showed it.
They're down here on my desk. You can come down anytime you want.
I'm not just gonna walk over to the desk.
Why not?
But yeah, why not? Exactly.
He threatened me last time I tried to steal this. This is
Yeah,
why he gave me one.
Yeah, we got her one of these because she loves this thing.
Nice.
So
Nice.
the guys at Finch, she met them at Blade Show, and they were like, we're giving you one. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
oh, that's nice. That's awesome.
So they hooked her up. So yeah, the Fractus guys. So for those wanting, real quick, I won't take a lot of time away, but people are asking me when the pre-order is. So here's the deal. I'm going back and forth with Concept on some changes, and I don't want to announce pricing and date until I've got all that ironed out. And the reason is price is going to change a little bit based on a couple of the changes I'm making. So just bear with me. I will set a date soon for the pre-order. And I'm going to go ahead as soon as we get two things. Number one, there's only going to be 200 of these, 100 of the weave carbon fiber and 100 of the blue, Arctic Storm fat carbon. There you go. And they'll probably go pretty quick, and I'm going to order them as soon as Concept and I are together. I'm going to go ahead and place the order this time and then put up the pre-order to help finish funding it. So that's the plan. So just be on the lookout. That should come as soon as I get everything ironed out.
Challenging, huh?
Yeah, well, so here's this story. So I'm really used to the guys over at Kubi. I've done 3 knives with them now, and we talk. We understand each other. We know, I know their limitations better. I know. So working with a new company is like starting all over again.
Yeah, totally.
Concept are great people. These right out of the box, I am super impressed. The changes are mostly minimal. There's a couple of things that, still not a big deal, but more than I would usually worry about doing. It's just been trying to understand, well, why can't you do that? Can you do it this way? Can you do, and trying to get to the point that we agree on the change. So because each factory kind of has their own limitations of things they do and don't do.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just trying to understand. I'm filing for bankruptcy because Cole forced me to buy a Yojimbo. Okay. Very, very cool. That's funny. I saw that. I will take you, so you and I'll talk, man. We'll make sure when they're coming up, and if you want one, then we'll take care of it. So buffering, that's not good. So just literally, so let me go back to what we were talking about earlier, because I think it's important. So when I started with an idea, and there were 2 or 3 people in this community that immediately, I mentioned on a live stream that I was designing had a couple design ideas, and I had 3 or 4 people that were already doing knife design reach out to me. Hey, can I help? Who do you want to talk to? And gave me lists of contacts at different companies. And this is a pretty welcoming place. There's turds, but there's turds in everything.
Everywhere. There are 100%.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that there's definitely, you find those people kind of everywhere that just unhappy people. That's what it really comes down to with me. It's like, whenever I run into someone that, is just kind of crappy all the way around, I'm like, something's not going right, man, for you, because there's no reason to be standing in everybody's way. But that's great. Right. That's exciting. And that's kind of how it's felt on my end too. I kind of put it out into the world, and people were there to kind of take
how
my
did
ideas.
You know, Cole, how did you know I was talking about you, man? How I didn't even signal that it was you. That was good. That I've never known I was very good at signaling. I conwooed myself into chapter 11, says the Knife Edge. That's very good.
Nice.
The 112 folks in here, welcome everybody. Very cool. Unfortunately, I can't say a lot about it right now, but I actually, you should see a fixed blade design of mine hitting the market in the next month or so. So,
cool.
Pretty excited about that for sure. Small, very EDC friendly fixed blade, hitting the market here. Probably I would think it could be even in the next couple of weeks.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I've seen pictures. How about that? So,
you haven't held it yet.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, cool.
So very, very excited about that one. So, I look forward to seeing your thoughts, man. The thing is, I'm going to be real careful how I say this. Don't get too uptight about it looks like this crowd. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get that no matter. Now, It's funny. Today, for the first time, I've had this design out for maybe 2 weeks now. Right. Today, I finally got it looks like I got 2 people with the same knife. So it must actually look, I've never had that knife in. The Microtech Annex.
Oh yeah. Sure. Okay.
I've never had that one in, so
I think
I guess
I don't think the handle is similar, and I don't even think the blade shape's that similar, to be honest.
There's maybe a little similarities.
Bit, well, so that's the other thing that I think of. I mean, I'm not saying that every knife design has been done, but there are hundreds of knives coming out a year, and so you're all obviously going to be retreading, and there's obviously things that work, right? So if you're like, and there's knives that are off the wall, right? The things you see that are original are like these like crazy sculptural pieces of art, but it's like, and those are beautiful and cool, but those are very specific knives. So I feel the same way. Like
Tiguis right now, he's the one doing all that.
Yeah, and he's doing amazing stuff, but it's that's just not necessarily for everybody or for all uses. So when I also gravitate to a certain style of knife. So it's like, I want those similarities. Like there's a size in hand, a blade profile, there's things that I want. So I very rarely pick up a knife and think, oh, this is a copy of another knife. I'm like, oh no, this has some of the attributes that I really like about this knife. And then there's something unique about it, so that's the way that I look at it. And I'm obviously very, as I'm drawing things and coming up, like I'm definitely trying to steer clear of certain things and try not to copy things, but I'm also like, but this element or this shape I really like. And so I want to try to incorporate something in that vein because that's what I like about that knife. And if I'm going to make something, so it is a very fine line to walk. And again, I don't like seeing, something where I'm like, well, that's just a direct copy. I want to see a take on a version of that knife, So, I get that. But again, I gravitate to a certain style and stuff like that. So I actually want knives that are similar in certain ways because that's what I like to carry.
I understand. Hey, 2 things real quick before I forget. Number one, if you need to go, you just tell me, okay? Because I
have to go. I got to jump in dad duty in about 2 minutes, I think.
Okay, good. So we'll do that real quick. While we were on that topic, I was just going to say, I've had people tell me, these two, why are you just releasing the same knife? And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
so it's not. I mean, one's got a finger choil, the other one doesn't. One's got a big fat handle, the other one's got one's a frame lock or bolster lock, one's a liner lock.
Well, the compliment that you can the compliment that you can find in that is that you have an aesthetic. And the design language is coming through, because that's the other thing too. People are like, well, their knives look the same or whatever. I'm like, good, because they have an aesthetic and like there's something that like you know what I mean? Like, again, you don't want to copy, but like, I don't know. I enjoy like when a maker has like an aesthetic and a design language that goes over a bunch of their different knives, where like when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's like I enjoy that. If I want something totally off the wall, I'll find somebody else kind of. So that's the compliment out of that comparison you just said.
I agree, and so it all started. I don't know if you've seen this. It all started with.
I haven't seen that.
This was my very first design.
Cool.
You've not seen it because there were only ever 3 of them.
Oh, cool! Oh, wow.
So, but
I think you did show me that one. You did show me that one.
It was designed after a P-51 Mustang.
Cool.
With the cockpit and everything, and just kind of my David was talking about it in the chat, so I thought I'd show it. But definitely, I want to figure out a way to get this back. I'm going to make some changes to it and try it again. It just didn't go anywhere. How about that?
Right. So how did you get 3 of them made and then not? You got them and you're like, oh, this is
prototypes,
like,
and then tried to do a Kickstarter and just. Nobody went for it. So
Got it.
Thankfully a friend helped me fund the prototypes. So He's got one of them. I've paid him back long ago, and
right.
And then another buddy, Big Red EDC, purchased the other one. So there's only 3 of them, but I plan to tweak it a little bit and try it again. At some point.
I like the lines. Dude. I think it's interesting.
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing where a lot of people were kind of not big on the big bump here, you know, it kind of stuck up a little much. Plus, it was a premium. I did it in M390 and titanium, so it was like $230 or something like that.
Yeah, an expensive knife.
And for a first design, that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
And so for me, I mean, I actually love the Fuller better than a hole. It flicks open perfectly for me, and ergonomically was where this one really kind of I liked it a lot, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But so all right, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you. Everybody is saying thank you to you, and
thanks for having me.
Seriously.
Again, I love doing these because I don't have any friends that are as into knives and gear as I am. So I like coming on and just chatting knives and talking about the stuff we have, and so I appreciate the time.
Well, open invitation anytime, and also questions. Please reach out. Me or Kevin Lefty would. I'm sure my advice will be better than his.
Right.
But
I'm gonna message him that right now.
He seems to sell more knives than me.
Right.
So maybe you want to ask him first and then ask me, even though I said it the other way
I think
around.
I'm probably gonna need both of your advice. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. We're good buds. We pick on each other all the time. So
nice.
Thank you very much, Shawn. And
thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good evening, brother.
All right. And thank you for drawing the bunny. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Bye. All right, guys. That was cool. I've chatted with him a bunch of times, and I've noticed what a really cool dude he is. So it was awesome to be able to have him on. You would be surprised how many actors or personalities like that are really like down to earth people. I think some people think they're all a bunch of snots, and they're definitely not.
I've met a few. I mean, for me, I mean, I met
or musicians or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, Sam Sorbo.
Right.
She ended up following me on Instagram after I met her in person.
Well, you met Kevin Sorbo.
I met Kevin.
So why are we just talking about Sam?
Well, because Sam is the one I talked to.
Okay.
I met him for a minute, but he was busy.
Okay.
So I talked to her more. But like even her, she just had a whole conversation about my college. Like she didn't. I started trying to talk about her stuff, and she immediately turned the conversation over to talking about college.
Sonny, I'm gonna send him a couple of Jack Wolfs to check out. I'm definitely. I already decided that. I didn't want to put him on the spot, but I'm going to send him a message after this asking if he wants me to send him a couple Jack Wolfs to check out. He can't keep them.
Where did it go? I saw it right there.
Oh, come on, Michael. Which that one?
Yeah, the
Anasso.
Anasso.
Most famous person. Yes.
Definitely.
There is no commercial for 30 minutes, you goober Michael Morgan. Thank you for being back, though.
I don't think I'll be the most famous person, but I'm working on getting my songs out. I've started commissions, like real time, like made like my stuff for all of it. And I finally got a mic set up. I just need some soundproofing, and then
turn up my volume. Can you not hear me, Keith?
And then I'll be able to get into my voice acting stuff more. So I'll be doing voice acting stuff.
Yep.
Art and music.
Let's do it. Come on. Get going.
We're getting there.
Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to do an hour-long commercial about Tempest Knives, you Michael Morgan, you. Hey, Brian F., what's going on, man? All right, guys, as a matter of fact, don't forget, we're going to do a giveaway here in a little bit. You need to be around to the end because I got a multiple tonight where the winner's going to get to choose between 2 very cool knives. No joke. So the winner's going to get to choose, and so you want to stick around.
I don't need to brother proof it. I need to parent proof it. It's whenever I'm doing like voices for voice acting, some of them sound a little crazy.
Nutty.
Yeah. And so they'll just like open my door randomly and just
be like, okay, listen, you got to think of our perspective of this. We're watching a TV show. We're into the show. And then we hear, wah, woo, woo, wah. And I'm like, what just happened? What was that? And do you still want me to turn the sound up, Keith? I doubt it.
I need to soundproof my room. From
Pivotal, we'll work on that. If you're already on, there will be an email. What right now? Your choices are a brand new microburst. That's what's available. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to go do something before I forget. I can't tell you guys who yet, but a dealer bought some microbursts today, and I'm sending them out. So next week, be looking. I'll let you know when I'm allowed to say where they're going. But yeah, we'll have some microbursts at a dealer. Oh, very, very cool. Thank you very much. So guys, we're going to talk about a few knives that have come in and that kind of thing, and just kind of free form and see what you guys are carrying today here in just a moment. But I'm trying to do something real quick. I hope you're still there. I'm just trying to change a number because I sold some before people suddenly order a bunch of knives and they're not there. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all updated. So I'm glad y'all gave me the, oh, Terry, what's up, man? 6 months as a channel member. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for being so kind and patient. Dude, if I could find a way to get Sal Glasser on, I would have him on any day of the week, Night's Edge. If anybody has a contact, let me know. Yeah, I am keeping secrets, of course. That's what I have to do, unfortunately. Rawhead Spear, new member. Thank you. Hey, if you've never been a member before, shoot me an email, nicefast@gmail.com, and I will send you some channel stickers. So let me know, man. I need your channel name, your real name, and your address, and then we will get those stickers out to you. All right, so I'm Sal. I've been here the whole time. All right, Sal. Sal, tell us how you came up with the idea for the PM2. All right. That's the only question I can think of. Oh, NASA, you did. Hold on. Let me go back and look. I apologize. Where's that?
It's a Jim.
No. Oh, Jim did. My goodness. Totally. What the heck? Jim Miller gifted 5 memberships. Rusty's going to tell me who those went to. Jim, you are the man as always, but you already know that. Yep, I'm coming. All right, so let's see. What was this? This is Jim's. Michael Morgan was gifted a membership. Real 210 was gifted a membership. Ginger Fisher, Me with Knives, and Alistair 40 were gifted memberships, guys. So if you're new, definitely shoot me an email and I will get you some stickers. Thank you, Jim Miller and Rawhead. Thank you so much. Let's see, who else did I miss? Rory, 4 months, but I should have joined sooner. 12.5 hours a day at work today. Oof. That's not good, Rory. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get to rest a little bit. And thank you very much for your support. You've been supporting a lot longer than 4 months. All right, guys, here's what I want you to do. I am not going to read. There are a lot of people in here. There's 127. So I'm probably not going to read every. Hi, Ashlyn. I'm probably not going to read every pocket check, but drop your pocket check. I will get to as many as I can. What you got, Seth? Ash, what's walk good for? Killing a wabbit. Love the bunny sketches. Okay, Seth.
Yeah.
Dad jokes are us, man. They're here. Peace out. Okay, hello, Sharp Spoon, and goodbye. Lots of Dolikas there.
I don't have a membership.
Oh, do you have some Magna?
I support you with my
what?
bunnies.
What?
I said I don't have a membership because I support you with bunnies.
Yes, you do very much. Oh, by the way, important announcement. This is the second week, but 2024 has 53 Mondays. So that means you get to make one extra bunny because of leap year.
Okay. Why was
all
that
right, guys, there's no way I'm getting to all these. They are coming up too fast. There's Rusty with all kinds of awesome stuff. Jetstream reverse tucks. Microburst, all kinds of cool stuff. Who else did I see? We'll just, you know what we'll do? We'll just be bad and make Michael Morgan mad and just talk about all the Tempest ones that are being carried today. Nice fast edition, Thomas McDonald.
I need to
There's a Clydesdale for Real 210.
I need to do a live stream, take over your live stream for 1 week.
You're gonna take it over.
Yep, and that entire live stream will just be pointed down. It'll be how many killer bunnies can I crank out in one night?
Ooh, that'd be good. We should do that. Don't say it. We'll do it. David Helka, Jetstream and Jaeger.
No.
There's Mrs. C with her always carry there. Very cool. I like it. Kaiser Clipper and a Sincut Tatuga. What? The dead inside look. My start is on. Sorry. Okay. I have the one and only Scarlet Killer Bunny. Very cool, Jay. The one that Mom drew when you weren't here one time.
I was like,
hers was amazing.
I was like, I only remember making one of you. I don't think I made one of Mom, or she would kill
Tim's
me.
got an Arcfeld, a Microburst, an O-Pen Pro, all kinds of, and a Pioneer Jack.
The cursed version of you, the one where I cut the ears off of it.
Yes, that was very scary.
Who had that?
Who's got the KC with no ears thing? James Alton, Blue Lightning Microburst. Awesome. Please do voiceover for each bunny, says an asso.
Do a voiceover?
You're a voice actor. You should come up with something and say,
voice?
I am Iceman. I don't know.
I can't do guy voices.
I don't. That's all I got.
When
the prostate special, the micro stream.
We'll walk in with the bunny and go,
hi, how are you doing today?
Oh my gosh.
What?
The Pena X Series Trapper for Ed. Very cool. Oh my goodness. Usual multi-tools and Cold Steel AD10 and all Microburst, Papa Bear Knives, Lucky Fixie, all that for Todd. What did that say? Somebody had a blue something bunny. Where did that go? Oh, where'd it go? I have the blue pinion bunny, says Jim Miller. Very cool. Full Tempest Knives lineup in a Kaiser Veritas. Very cool for Mr. David Tooley. There you go. Thank you all the channel members, KF Pit Crew members, and Patreon. Appreciate you. Tactile Maverick, New Breed, Clydesdale, Feel Good Jack, all kinds of stuff for JD. Hey, John Hedinger, good to see you, man. Awesome. I need a KC Voodoo doll. No, we're not giving you one of those, Michael Morgan. Where did it go? I tried to click on it, but it jumped. I'm without bunnies. Mattisfaction does not have a bunny.
Well, why haven't you won one?
Yeah, win something, Maddie. Jeez. What's up with that? I got no bunnies, says Addicted to Blades. Wait, you won recently. Did you not get a bunny? That must have been one of the weeks she took off. Uh-oh, what did I do, Rusty? Nice Fast needs to take better care of his moderators. What did I do now? Uh-oh. Oh, Keith doesn't have one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Old Guard and a Mordax. Very cool. Got a Voodoo for One Moon. Very cool. Awesome carries, guys. I appreciate it very much. And, of course, Will B's always going to have one of everything, and they're going to be huge. The Norseman, the Hinderer XM24, all kinds of stuff. Smock. You guys can read that, but really, really cool stuff. They need bunnies. All right. Well, they have to win them. They're special collector editions.
Listen, the only two ways to get a bunny is either to win or to see him at one of the shows.
It's rules, man. There's
at one
rules.
Of the shows. If you go to one of the knife shows and see him there, you can have one there.
Dude, Brian F., member, Tempest Pinion, Purple Rain, Microburst, Kubi Ruckus, Duroc, Elong, In Green Micarta, and a Pew. Please sing Hail to the Victors. No, we're not singing on this channel. There's no singing in baseball. Wait, that's football. What's the score? What website could bankrupt myself on? Yep. You could do that on Tempest Knives. Go for it. Got mine at Blade Show with my opinion. Exactly. For a Reek Show's got the Speedy Gonzalez bunny. Ashland drew that and he went, ooh. Yeah, definitely. Everybody's got pocket envy of Will B for sure. Yeah, say hi to Chrissy. Ashland says. Hi to Chrissy. She's in here, I think. Somewhere. It's 1:30. 130 people in here is what I meant. 17-3 Michigan. Really? Washington not even putting up a fight right now. Sheesh. Rodents are up. There you go. There's our Ohio State fan. 9K Kirby Bunny was the first live I ever joined. Very cool, Joseph. Man, I'm thirsty. What's the deal? All right. Well, we'll get around to the giveaway in a few. Let's talk about a few knives that are up here on the table. Is JR Miz in the chat? Well, there's going to be an unboxing, so I don't want to give away everything he sent, but he sent a really cool box that includes some giveaway stuff, but I'm not going to show you guys that. Wait for the unboxing. I think that's tomorrow. But I wanted to show this really cool fixed blade, the Superlative Hella. This is a hell of a good little fixed blade. Okay, fine. Hey, Bangkok Mark, what's up, man? Walk the dog. Very cool. Have a good one, man. Is he here? JR? So he sent a really good, what? Celebrating your 5K. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, I gained almost 8,000 subs last year. So that's pretty dang impressive. Who are you saying hi to?
I'm saying bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. But yeah, really, JR sent a phenomenal box. So you're not going to want to miss the unboxing, guys. I want you to watch that. So I'm not going to show you everything, but this is in there and a bunch of stuff for giveaways. So really, really cool. Yeah, hit that like button. Killed the whole room with the joke. Yeah, you know. But I think this thing is pretty cool. Rodents are better than nuts. Crispy bacon is the best. Yes, it is. So by the way, who was that? JD, my son Trevor is saying that I have to get to 25 by 25, 25K by 25. So sure, I have no control over it, but Trevor is setting the goals around here apparently. So that's what we're doing. Half a year and I'm still here, says Kevin. Very cool, man. He's a poet and didn't even know it. There you go. There is your Daleka salute. Thank you for your awesome support. Yeah, there you go. Alice Days says thanks for the membership. Very cool, man. Thanks for being here. What can't I read? Are you making fun of me too? Sheesh. Everybody's making fun of me. Yeah, I don't even know where he went. Trevor. I don't know where he went. He came down briefly, and when he saw I had a guest on, he turned around and went the other way. He's shy. Yeah. So very cool. Exactly. There's never going to be a case of Casey rhyming on purpose. It will definitely be accidentally. Yeah, somebody else. Good, clean dad joke. Let's have it, but it ain't going to be me. So yeah, I think this thing's pretty cool, and it's it's M390. So this is a really cool little fixed blade. Slips right in this slip here with a clip. I like it a lot. There you go, Satisfaction. That's a good one. Congrats on 15K. Thank you, James Alton. James, appreciate you being a channel member for 5 months. There is your Daleka salute, sir. Thank you. There's JR. So yeah, I mean, guys, the rest of what he sent is back here. But again, I want to save some surprises for the video. Let's just say he surprised me a little bit with one of the things he sent, and excited for you guys to check it out. Reminds me of the TR Speed Demon, says Bushcraft Rebooted. Very cool. Very cool. All right. The other one I wanted to show was this guy from our buddy JD for EDC. JD is the man for sending this crazy expensive knife along so I could check it out. These have been out. This is the third revision of the Jaeger M from Brian Brown, and it's the first one I've been able to check out. So thank you very much, JD. Appreciate you, brother. This is the Gecko camo carbon. Is it camo carbon or fat carbon? I can't remember. And so a guy walks into the bar and then he yells out. Very good, Seth, even though I can't talk. Very cool, Chris. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. You're welcome. And thank you for watching and commenting every day, every video, Chris. Thank you, man. There is your Dolica salute. Appreciate you, man. And Richard Kaufman, member I can't click on it. 4 months. Yes, sir. 15K. Now, real quick, the giveaway will be coming soon. I've got a box down here from our buddy Rory in the chat. Rory sent something cool for the 15K giveaway. So we're going to unbox that. If you watched today, you saw, was it today? Did the video go up today? Hold on. I'm going to go look before I spoil it. Yeah, it did. So 2 items, 2 of the giveaway knives for the 15K giveaway were unboxed today on a video. And then there are 2 more, one of which the video is coming up soon. And then the other one I've got to actually record, which probably won't happen until tomorrow. So I would think sometime this weekend or early next week, probably early next week, we'll do the giveaway. Now, listen up. This is important. This is important. Most of you that are in here are regular members of this community. I want you to hear this. I am only going to leave the giveaway video open and active for about, it's not going to be exactly 48 hours. And the reason is I seem to get a lot of what I would call giveaway accounts that zoom in, enter the giveaway, and then unsubscribe and leave after about 2 days. So we're going to leave it open for 2 days. So you need to be paying attention. I will try to tell you on a live stream when it's coming. All right. But yeah, let's go back to this guy. This is the Jaeger M. I really like this knife, especially these blades are hand ground, and it is a stupid thin cutter. This thing is just hair popping sharp, very, very thin at the edge. It's a chunky beast in the handle, and wouldn't mind having a little more room just for me, but not bad whatsoever. And a beautiful, beautiful knife. Too broke to pay attention. No, Michael, I'm not going to drop JD's knife. I'm not going to drop JD's knife. I have cut with it, though. You can see that. So let's clean that. Sheesh. You would think the guy would. Yesterday was recycle day. And even though this one hasn't really left the house with me, well, it did for a few minutes to go get gas in the truck, but mostly hasn't left the house. And yet it's still covered in tape goo. So we're going to clean that. I have a joke about chemistry, but I think it will get a reaction. Oh, I don't think it will get a reaction. Geez, I screwed that one up. No, we're not dropping the Jaeger. Oh, what did I miss? So, all right, I'm going to clean this guy while I'm thinking of it. But really beautiful, just a gorgeous looking knife. I like the way they did. This is Riot made, and I like the way they did the inlays. I like that they're raised. I say that. I'm going to contradict myself. I like the way they did them, but I wish the handle was thinner. So, that is part of what makes the handle a little bit thicker. It doesn't really have to be thinner. You would just contour it more, but that would be cool. I ordered an egg and a chicken from Amazon. I'll let you know. Very cool, Maddie. Maddie's just hitting them, man. Oh, gosh. I was going to tell a joke about the roof, but it would be over everyone's head. Hey, Mental Inquisitor, what's up, man? Hey, don't work too hard, man. Don't work too hard. So, really cool knife. JD, thank you for sending that one along as well. You guys are awesome. You know, the funny thing is, guys, I know Shawn likes small knives, so I had set out a bunch of small knives to go through, and we just never got around to it. So that's fine. They're there for looks. Very, very cool. All right, we're gonna start working towards the giveaway here in a month. Oh, there you go, guys. Kathleen ordered. I saw your name come through, Kathleen. Where did you go? Where did she pop? There she is. She got her a microburst. Very cool. New favorite knife. That is awesome, Kathleen. Thank you so very much for your support. My New Year's revolution is to stop using autocorrect. There you go, Mimo. Oh, you guys. Hey, Paul Bessemer, what's going on? Oh, I'm out of focus like crazy. This is wonderful. There we go. So we'll start building toward the giveaway. Don't forget, you got to be here till the end to win. And guys, two things: U.S. addresses only, and please only use one account per person. Yeah, very cool. I made a pencil with 2 erasers. It was pointless. You're hurting me over here, Maddie. You're hurting me. That's funny. Yeah, my kids think I'm crazy, Kevin. And I am. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, look at that. Delta 9's in here. Member for 1 month, and extra accounts are lame. And I agree completely. No extra accounts, guys. Please just be courteous to everybody else. 1 account per person. Yes, Copperlight, Cooperlight. That's it. In all honesty, all the knives collected in, whoa, what is that? Where did it go? All the knives I collected in 2023, microburst is in the top 3. Dang, Richard, that is cool, brother. What do I do with my other 7 accounts? Go log into other people's streams with them real quick so they get watch time. DSKFS. That's all I could say. All right. So let's start up a what do you call the thing, Casey? A hashtag and get this going. And again, US addresses only, all that good stuff. Let's do it like this. All right, since we had Shawn on tonight, so gracious of him. That's a busy dude, man. Family, acting, job just like the rest of us, trying to start a business, all kinds of stuff. Super cool of him to jump on here. So cool. Thank you, Tim H. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, man. Good to see you as well. What do clouds wear? Thunderwear. Maybe I should do a Tempest Thunderwear, Maddie. We should do that. The Tempest Knives Thunderwear. Oh, gosh. We are not going to do that. Knight's Edge, unfortunately, they're sold out, but I'm looking into doing another run. We might do it a little bit differently, but we'll see. There you go, Maddie. All right. So let's show this. Stop that and then share. I hate that I couldn't hear the beginning of the dang show, guys. I'm sorry about that. I hate that kind of crap. It really, really upsets me when that stuff happens because I look like a big giant doofus, but it is what it is. All right, so our hashtag tonight, just as you see it on the screen, Iceman, guys. Iceman is what you want. That is your hashtag. So please do hashtag Iceman once per person, 1 account per person, U.S. addresses only. What did that say about Brian Brown? Oh, gosh, there goes the chat. I'm never going to see it now. Man, Brian Brown is really milking the yay. People are buying them, man. People are buying them, brother. If I were him, I'd keep doing the exact same thing. but I'm not him. Trust me. But no, he's doing a lot better than I am. But I'm coming, man. Watch out. I'm coming. Very cool. So there's a bunch of Icemen, Ice thing, Ice baby. Going in the chat. There's already 84 entries. That is super stinking cool. Let's see. I'm not gonna get that out, but we'll do. Oh, what just fell? Get that and that and that and that and that. We'll get that, and we're not going to show the knives yet because we're going to let you guys. We're going to let the winner choose. All right. So don't forget, guys, in the swag pack tonight will be Killer Bunny number 77, the Iceman, Ice Cold Killer Bunny. Iceman there. Very cool, in honor of Shawn tonight. And then we obviously have Killer Knives Fast, Butter Knives Fast number 137, signed by Trev. And then all the stickers. There's Knives Fast, Tempest, Issuing Stitches, SMKW, Big Red EDC. There's a Ranger Eye in there for Big Red. There's Left EDC, JD for EDC, Mike Curtis, O Father's in there. You got a cloth from SMKW. There's all kinds of stuff in there. All kinds of stuff. So it is loaded with stuff. Several SMKW stickers. You got the Christmas ones. You got a Star Wars one. You got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it is Tree 7 Troy. She did a great job. Thank you for being here, buddy. Good to see you. All right. Grumpy. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Then we got a tool-along sailboat from our friend Tim B. Thank you for reaching out with these, my friend. This is a little multi-tool that he gets from SMKW. Sends these in. We give them away every week. We have an i3E EOS in Snowflake Red. I meant to give this one away like 2 weeks ago and forgot. So you get a Christmas flashlight. But, you know, it's still going to snow some in places. No, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't snow here. And then we have a SMKW rubber duck. Very, very cool with the Davy Crockett hat on there. So that'll be in there as well. I think that's my last one of those. Yeah, make sure you turn into Grumpy Grunt every, is it tomorrow? Grumpy's doing a live on Tuesday? Thought he usually goes on Thursday. But I'll believe you. Tim knows better than I do. Very cool. Yeah, it's a TC duck. Sure it is. Oh, gosh. That's hilarious, Mike. Yeah. They told us we were going to get all kinds of freezing crap, and we didn't get it. Yeah, Thursday. That's what I thought. So make sure you check out Grumpy on Thursday. Let's see how many entries we have. 108. Very nice. 108. 143 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like, guys. You'll want to see at least 140, 150 likes. Come on, let's do this. Glad to see you home safe and sound, Tree Stabbing Troy. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Night's Edge, if you just reach out to me on Instagram or email, I'll give you my address, and I would be glad to give you anybody who has stickers, send them my way, man. I'll put them in the giveaways for sure. Oh, Tim, you're good, man. Hey, we're praying for your daughter. I saw that in the pre-show, brother. Definitely. Dang, man. I hope it doesn't pass around, too. Oh, let's get those likes up. Come on, guys. A lot of people in here. Hit that like button. Yeah, I hate snow. I just don't like it. Don't like the snow. Is that Trev? Trev, what? They're all mad that you came in and then zipped out and didn't even stay. Well, you shouldn't come on without clothes on. That would be bad. You could you'll get me a PG-57 rating or something. I don't even know. I made that up. All right, we'll do the drawing here in just a minute, and then you guys will find out what the knives are because we're going to let the person that wins. I don't do that very often, but I like every once in a while let the winner choose what they want. It just started snowing. You can have it, David. You can have it. Yes, Rory. We don't like ducks around here. No, they're a very good team. We just lost to a much better team. I don't know. I don't know, Lord Needham. I make things up. That's what I do. Yes, Richard Kaufman. Lots of good friends here. Oh, you're good, Richard. Everybody say hi to Richard. Make him say hi some more. No, I'm kidding. Guys, I am super thirsty. What did we have for dinner? Oh, yeah, fried chicken. That would be why. No, I don't. Yeah, I just. Oh gosh, David, yuck. Yeah, I don't care for snow. So I worked in TV news for 26 years, and what every time it snows, what it means to me is that I'm going to work for hours and days straight. So, oh yeah, absolutely, guys, check out Night's Edge. Never seen your channel, man, but definitely check him out for sure. Driving in the snow, Terry, really? How long did you drive today in that crazy stuff? That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Oh gosh, David. So it's gonna freeze and then blow hard wind. That's great. Yeah, the tonight in Asso, the her secret family recipe. Monday nights we do something easy because of my stream. So her secret family recipe tonight was Bojangles. So yeah, that was the secret family recipe tonight. Oh, Tree Stab and Troy, there you go. They were awesome, man. Very awesome. They were pretty dominant. It would have been hard for anybody to beat them. Oy. Oh, really? Really? You got to say that real 210? Real? All right, let's see what it is here right now. It is 37 degrees going down to 25 tonight. Tomorrow is supposed to be 38 degrees with 59 degrees tomorrow with rain, and they say freezing rain tonight. So I don't buy it. We'll find out. Rained several times this week. Holy moly. There you go, Corbin. Yeah, you can have all the snow you want. Just keep it wherever you are. I don't want it here. Yeah, 2 in a row. They played really. I mean, they're strong. 17-3 with 1:30 left in the half. That's a slow game, man. There you go, Pretty Fly. 3 inches of rain tomorrow. Woof. No thanks. Yep. Yeah, definitely. I hope Tim's situation gets better very soon for sure. All right. Guys, let's go ahead and do the drawing. I'm going to stay on for a few minutes, and Trevor sounded like he might come down and say hi. So if you want to see Trevor, yeah, there you go. Glendale below freezing tonight. Woo, Kathleen. Crazy. 4th and goal for Washington, so they might actually score. That sounds like a thing they should probably do. Oh, no, apparently not. Oh, that's 20 minutes ago. Okay. I said Washington's drive stalls, but that was from 20 minutes ago. So, okay. All right. I got distracted. All right. We'll go ahead and do, I hate heavy wind too. All right. So let's go ahead and do the drawing. And then we'll, now again, don't forget, U.S. addresses only, and you need to be here to pick your knife. So let's do it in 1 minute, guys. So 119 of you have entered of 138 in the chat. So Again, the way you enter is hashtag all caps Iceman, one word. Okay. So please do that, and we will get a drawing and find out who our winner is. Very cool, Kyle. That's very nice of you. Oh, no. You have to catch it. Is it windy where you are, James? Holy crap. TD Huskies, they're coming back. Keith's going to hit me. Hey, B Shady, what's up, man? No, not like that, Steve. You guys, about 15 seconds, guys, and we're going to draw this thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! 121 people, guys. Super stinking cool to see. Let's see it slowing down. Thomas McDonald. All right, Thomas. Let me know you're here, and we will let you pick out your kniff to go with your package. So, Thomas, congratulations. I'm in New Orleans, and it's storming. Yeah, sounds like fun. Where's he at? You here, Thomas? Let me know when I got your full and undivided attention, Thomas. There he is. Okay, Thomas. So here is your choice, my friend. We got a small box and a big box, which is kind of the sizes of the knives too. Let's go full screen here so everybody can see what we're doing. All right, so your first choice, Thomas. Said these were really nice ones, so hope you're ready for this. First one is the CJRB Frack button lock. Big beast of a knife. You can see there in my hands. Pretty dang big beast of a droppy knife. Snappy, makes some beautiful sounds. Whoops. When you actually open it. All right. So that's that one. That's your first choice. Go big. Go big, go big, go big, go big, go big, go big. Small box, best box. No. All right, so that's the first choice. All right, now we got the small box. And you know, the small box is actually a bigger knife than is usually in the small box. So this is the NAFS Lander. This is the blue clutch lock NAFS Lander 2, the larger version. I laid out the Lander here. So here is the Lander and the Lander 2. And the Lander 2 is the one we're giving away. We're not giving away my Lander 1. I actually hate to give away the Lander 2, but since they sent it to me, I feel like you guys need to have it. So, because I really like this thing a lot. So that is your second choice. So, Thomas, think about it for a couple minutes here and let me know what you think, man. This is the AR RPM 9 version of the Frack. Yep. It's the budget version, not the big one. So Lander 2 or Frack. Take your time. We got a little bit of time here. You know, I don't know if I call the Lander. Well, I mean, it's not boring, but it's definitely. I mean, looks wise, it's kind of boring. But I mean, I think in hand and action wise, it's definitely not boring. I mean, I don't know. To each their own. If he said I haven't seen it yet, so he's probably thinking. If you need me to show him again, just let me know, Thomas. Yeah, there you go, David. I mean, Byron. See, look, you got two different schools of thought. Some people are saying Lander 2 is the correct answer. Some people are saying Frack is the way to go. I think that's funny. That's kind of why I did it the way I did. I wanted to see what we would get. Yeah, I don't think it's polarizing. I think it's a very good knife. You know, just some people find it very good. I don't understand why it's doing that. I do not understand why it's doing that. Can you guys hear me now? Please tell me you can. All I did, I don't know. My earbuds should have no control over anything. The earbuds are literally. So was it using the mic from my earbuds all this time? Oh my gosh. Can you hear me now? So tonight's been an absolute nightmare, technically. I'm sorry, guys. That's terrible. No, don't be a smart aleck. I'm just kidding. Okay, Thomas. So what I need you to do is send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com with your address and that you won tonight, and we'll talk. And seriously, Maddie, and we will get you your stuff. So knivesfast@gmail.com. Just send me a email. It's not. Wait, I'm not on mute right now, am I? Guys, can you hear me or not? I don't understand. Can you hear me now? Nope, I guess still can't. Well, that's why. That makes no sense. All right, how about now? Can you guys hear me now? How about now? How about now? I know you said that a minute ago. Okay. All I did was take my earbud out and it screwed everything out. That it should not have been using. I see you, Thomas. Thank you. It should not. All you got to do is send me an email, and you did. It looks like, Thomas, even though you couldn't hear me, you figured it out. So congratulations. I think I saw your email. Let's see. I'm a little frustrated right now. I thought I saw an email. Maybe I didn't. Thomas, okay. I need you to send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com. Send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com with your address and that you won tonight, and I will get you your stuff out. Man, what a freaking disaster. I don't even understand. I've never had this problem. Never once. And all I did, gosh, I don't even understand. Okay. I've used these earbuds 53 times on this stream, and I've never had a problem. Okay, who was that? I saw somebody. Seth, thank you. $5 super chat just to tell me he can hear me. Thank you, Seth. Jeez, frustrating. I just don't understand. I mean, at the beginning, I thought the music wasn't playing, and what had happened is my earbuds weren't connected, so I couldn't hear anything. So then I had to go in and disconnect, put them in open it up, and then they connected, and it's been fine. But apparently when I did that, it took over as my microphone instead of my high dollar microphone. This crappy little mic has been my mic all night. I got this really nice microphone and I wasn't even using it. So that kind of not a good thing. So it is what it is. Really, Michael. Maybe I'm not glad to have you back. Oh. So wait a minute. Mike Curtis, could you really hear me the whole time? So why is everybody telling me they couldn't hear me? So you guys are just screwing with me the whole time? There's all these people saying they heard me the whole time. So you guys are just screwing with me. Oh, you did, Rusty. I'm sorry, brother. So it was bad the whole interview, Rusty. Ah, that's frustrating. That's very frustrating. See, Mike Curtis is saying he heard me the whole time, and Delta said no, and other people. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know who to believe. Everybody's messing with me now, so I'm just gonna not believe any of you. So I don't know. Okay, all right. I see enough people saying there was no audio for a bit. So good. You had no volume for a while. Weird. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. What? I don't yell at chairs, Maddie. There's Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. I see you, brother. I will get that ready and out to you tomorrow. I've already got a couple other packages I've got to get out. So very cool. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate it. I got you, Chris. I trust Chris. No, I don't hate anybody, Kyle, but everybody seems to think it's fun to bust my freaking chops. And sometimes it's like, what the heck? What really happened? Okay. Oh, gotcha. So you couldn't hear me during that part. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Your audio was out when Michael chose the frack. All right, David. Sheesh, there's your Daleka salute. Thank you so much. What? Okay. Matt, disfaction. What the crap? What are you talking about? All right, fine. Trevor, come translate this for me. Good Lord. Okay. Thank you, Mike Curtis. I think Mike is my friend. The rest of you are all mean. See you, Rory. Hey, I'll get that unboxing done tomorrow after work, and I'll get it up probably Wednesday, Rory, just so you know. I've got to record another video for Wednesday as well. I don't know when I'm going to get around to that, too. I need to put it over here. So remember, I got a whole box of stuff from Urban EDC Supply, guys. Super stinking cool. Matter of fact, let's just look at this real quick. Two of these knives, we'll just look at one of them. Tell you what. So I keep something back as a surprise. But two of these knives are already on the site, but I'm going to show them as part of the gear drop for Wednesday. But this is a Pena, guys, and this is cool. This is the Pena Sicaro. It's a front flipper only. Woo! It's a front flipper only, but I actually really like this guy. Look at that. Long and pokey. Has a really cool inlay. Beautiful looking blade. Look at that. Great ergos. Very nice in the hand. It's thick enough, but it's contoured. And so that makes it feel fantastic in the hand. So I'm pretty excited about that one. Okay, thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. Can you believe? Yeah, no. When I went to the post office, they said it wouldn't fit in my box, and so I looked up on the shelf because they were trying to remember which one it was, Rory, and they were like, "Oh, it's that huge one." I'm like, "What?" So I cannot wait to see what's in this box, Rory. That's a big box. So thank you for doing that, man. I know that wasn't cheap for you to ship, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, very cool knife. Look at that. So these are available. My link is down below. If you buy something on Urban EDC Supply, consider using my link. It helps the channel. You don't get anything. I'm sorry, but it does help the channel. So if you're going to buy anything anyway from there, consider using my link. I don't really ever get a lot of sales on that, but I say it every once in a while. I think I've said it like 4 times all year. So it is what it is. I like it though. Very cool. What are we talking about? You guys start talking sometimes and I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, it's good, David. I mean, if I can do a front flipper, then it's a good front flipper. Let's do it again. I put it up already, but I'll get it back out. So yeah, so it's just a front flipper, and you can see very good jimping and a good sized tab, and it's just pop. I mean, no problems. The detent is really nice on this one, and it's just coming. You can also kind of do the Bic thing. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I am just one big. Yep, you'll see the slip case over the knife that the box comes in. When I got sent to me, great big box. Wow, that's crazy. See ya, Byron. Have a good one, man. All right. Well, I've got to wrap up in a moment anyway because I've got a bunch of stuff to package up and get ready to go out tomorrow. I have been, since I got off work, I've been working nonstop on Tempest stuff and getting the live stream ready and then coming on here. So I am ready to be done for the night. Although I got to get tomorrow's videos ready. I don't have those ready either. I mean, they're uploaded. They're just not ready. Meaning no thumbnails and no text. But anyway, I'll get to it. Maybe. All right, have a good one, everybody. I am gonna hang up and go do my other stuff I've got to do tonight. Thank you guys. There were so many. There's still 100 people in here. See, that just shows how cool this community is. I'm just blathering about nothing except being mad that my audio was wonky while I was talking to a really cool guest. My audio is bad. That's real good. I don't know how to fix that because I can't hear myself. You know, I could only hear Shawn and he sounded fine and I can't hear myself. So there's just really no way for me to know how bad it sounded. And I missed Rusty's comments. So that stinks. So everybody have a great rest of your week. We will be here Friday for Week in Review. And there's plenty of other streams. Make sure you check out knifetubeschedule.com, knifetubeschedule.com for all the live streams, all the live streams. By the way, we haven't even talked about the elephant in the room or the shelf in the room. I've got this shelf. It is a work in progress. There's going to be all kinds of bins and stuff up here. Everything's just kind of sitting here all like right now. Flag moved over here. Yeah. So I thought I'd try something a little bit different because I need some organizational help. Things are kind of out of control right now. Jeremy was in here. He will tell you it's a disaster. Jeremy, you would be shocked at how clean the area over here with all the boxes on the floor. They're not on the floor anymore. They're in bins. Everything is cleaned up and nice. I got a spot for my peanuts and my packing materials and everything. But Getting a little bit better. I just got to keep working on it. Tim, take care of your daughter, man. And thank you so much for all your help. My shelf is made out of elephants. There you go. There's knifetubeschedule.com. Definitely check it out. Oh, I'll keep talking if you want for a couple minutes, and then I'll move on. Everybody's putting the Knife Tube schedule up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mrs. C. No, these are Apache 3800 cases from Harbor Freight. All three of these are. Yep. As a matter of fact, one of these is a prop right now. The foam broke down, that one. The foam broke down really, really badly. I want to get an insert, but guys, those Now Pack inserts, look, I'm not paying that much for foam. I'm just not doing it. They're out of their pea picking, cotton picking minds. There's no way it costs them that much to ship it. I'm not supporting that. So I'm sorry. Does Kaiser have soft steel? I didn't know that. Michael, it was pretty terrible. Pretty awful. Yep. But you found ways to I don't know, Michael. What are you talking about? You guys are so nice, man. Kyle, tell me about them. The only other ones I've seen is the same pick and pluck foam that breaks down all the time. So if there's something else, let me know. I just think those are way overpriced. I can't get myself to do it. Yeah, it was, Keith. It was using this, and that's if that had dawned on me earlier when Shawn first came on and everything was going wrong, then I could have fixed it. I wish that I'm mad. I'm not mad that I sounded bad. I'm mad that my guest had to, and you guys had to hear me sounding bad. I don't care normally what I sound like, but I hate that the guest had to hear me sounding like crap and you guys had to hear me sounding like crap. So that's why I'm uptight. Sorry about that. Very, very sorry. Yeah, Kyle, let me know, man. There you go. Kyle throwing barbs, man. Yeah, my dad was in the Great Depression for sure. Many stories. Kaizen foam. I'll write that down. Because I do need another case, but I just haven't wanted to. And every time I go over to my Harbor Freight, they're sold out. So crazy people. Maybe, Seth. I could do that. Sounds good. Sounds good, Knight's Edge, sorry. Oh, I don't know about pro. Tonight proved I'm not much of a pro. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. I'll have to go back and listen. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap up. I am tired and I've got stuff to do. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And whoever you are out there, if you are a Washington fan, I hope Washington wins. And if you're a Michigan fan, I hope Michigan wins. I'm playing both sides of the fence. But I don't really have an interest in either team. But, it is what it is. So for Keith, I hope Michigan wins. For Tim, I hope Michigan wins. For anybody who's a Washington fan, I hope your team wins. Thank you, Chris. All right, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, by the way. Thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel. Have a good one. Bye.